I often get asked which is the best way to communicate with the spirit world. Well, for me, there is only one way, and that is to be natural. Natural in letting that communicate to that loved one, blend with you, to impress you mentally, emotionally, or physically, to allow their story to be told. And if we can get out of the way and let that process happen, then it's an amazing thing to watch. It's one of the wonders of the world. And it's one of the wonders of the world to receive. Because if you want to be that medium that stands up and says, I have dad, and his name is, for example, X, Y, and Z, and this is where he lived, and this is his evidence, and this is his job, then that's the way that we should be working. We should never be describing the things that we receive, such as pictures, asking questions of what it means to the recipient. For me, that is bad and is lazy. We need to make statements to those recipients of what we're receiving. The more that we enter into that mind frame, then there is nothing that can't be given. And it is the best way to work because it leaves no doubt with the recipient, but it also inspires them to live their best life. It also creates a form of healing within them. But there's a process within that mediumship working that we need to remember. That means that we have to live their story. We have to be that person. We have to be in the essence of who they are. That gives us the understanding of the evidence. So it will be a logical and rational process that tells us and impresses us how to present that information. The more that we can relax in that moment and surrender, the better that evidence will be, the better the reading will be. But imagine being that medium that stands up or sits down in a private reading and says, I have your father. His name is X, Y, and Z, and he did this for a living. And this is the way that he interacted with you. These are the memories he shares with you. Telling that person, not asking questions, but telling them and allowing them just to say yes, no, or I don't know. Now, that is quite profound. This is the way that has been worked for centuries that leaves no doubt, that changes people's lives.